Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you all doing? Let's do our sound check before we get started. What's good? So, I'm going to be brief on Facebook because the battery is low with that phone. So, we're not going to stay too long on Facebook, but we are going to move over to YouTube. YouTube is our home. How are you guys? You guys have been waiting. What an odd time to go live. So I scheduled this video some hours ago, and guess what time I put it? 5 minutes to 1. Like, who does that? Me. But now it's 1:45, and finally I'm done. I've spent most of today in the kitchen, and I just finished not too long ago. And I'm so happy that we are back here again. Yeah. For all of you who sent me messages, thank you so much. Thank you. Now we are here with the continuation. But before we continue, before we even start, let us start with this one. Where is that picture? Let's start with this one. I hope you guys don't have nightmares tonight. Oh, wait, I didn't even paste the link on Facebook. Welcome! Share the video, give it a thumbs up. I got good news today. You see, I'm just smiling somehow, but I've promised myself that I will not share it because me, sometimes I want to share something. I'll tell myself, okay, let me just give a hint. And then when the time comes, I'll tell the whole story. But this time I'm like, Blessing, don't even give a hint. But the only thing I can tell you is, oh my goodness, okay. But it's not that thing you people are thinking. No, I didn't swallow something. Not that one. But really something exciting. So yes. Anyways, welcome again. What are we talking about today? We're talking about patient Janet Brown Sheet. And also, of course, Nancy Umeh. Aww. Nancy Umeh wants to move over to the red lipstick community. Yeah, the makeup community. But we'll get there. These people are not even people I'm that interested in anymore because honestly, I just know they suck. They are wannabes. They want to act like they are all that because they have some low lives who also believe that they are all that. So I just look at them and pass many times. But when we have people like Patient Janet in the picture, you will always have a reason to remember them. Do you understand? Yes. And me, I enjoy coming here to do this. Yes. I enjoy coming here. When I finish, I enter my bed, I sleep. And I get paid for it. So win-win. And not only that, some people's feelings will get hurt. Yeah. So triple win for me. Hope you guys had a good day. So if you are on Facebook, this one is not the kind of video you want to watch on Facebook, I promise you. This one is a YouTube video. Okay? Let me see who is here. Who is here? Hi, Fumi. Good evening. Okay. Someone says she's watching via Facebook. Don't worry. She's going to join us on YouTube. This video is specially for her. Okay, she will join us, of course. She's number 1 here. All right, come over to YouTube, guys. The link is there. Wait, I didn't even pin it. I pasted it, but I didn't pin it. Yes, so the link is there on your screen. Let me give us 30 seconds so that we all come to YouTube. She's watching via fake profile. That one is restlessness. I'll finish that one. That one just use her money and her time to buy hypertension for herself, to just buy headache for herself. And me, I love people like that, because they are so fun to deal with, so fun to deal with. You know, people that are very sensitive, those are the best people you want to give woto woto. You see, stubborn people, crazy people, people that don't really give an F, people that have seen 99, they are not bothered about the one that will make it 100. People like that, how do you say that, a tough nut to crack. No matter how much you try, you will get tired. But you see the people that when you pinch here, they will shout the loudest. When you knock there, they will cry the hardest. Those people is very lekker. Dutch people will say lekker, very sweet. To you know, to twist their neck. Although some of them are necklace, but you know, you twist whatever you can twist. Very sweet. They are the ones who know how to talk about people. They know how to attack people. They know how to talk about your opinion. Why should you have that opinion? Why should you say so? They know how to bully. They know how to throw. They know how to design. But just do pim on them. Hey, they cannot take it. You see such people? I love to pay such people attention. Or to give such people attention. Wait, let me turn this thing. I hope our sound is good today because last time it wasn't even funny. I'm not the only one awake in this house, guys, so you might be hearing some sounds here and there. It's like we are in another world, honestly. When people are sleeping, we can be awake. When people are awake, we can be sleeping. Okay. All right. Guys on Facebook, come over to YouTube. Wait, let me grab my tea. It's far away. Let me move it a bit closer. I still have to stand up to get it. Okay. All right, guys on Facebook. I will see you on YouTube. Bye. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm having a little bit of a cold. I'm feeling it in my throat. But I'll be fine. Okay, we are back. We are now full. Okay, where did we stop? So I said, let us start with this. Let us start getting accustomed to this level of saga coming up. In case you were not ready for this, I don't know why you've been dulling. I don't know why you've been sleeping. I don't know why you've been inactive. This is to prepare you for 2025 saga. The saga that Agama did not do in 2022, 2023, and I think part of 2024. I'm excited that I now have the opportunity to do it in 2025. You know, some things will happen in your life. You'd react in a certain way. And when it's over, you'd look back and ask yourself, but why didn't I react in this other way? Why did I turn the other cheek? Why did I not react? Have you had that? And it would have gone that there would be nothing you can do about it anymore. You can redo it. You can turn the hands of time. You just sit with regret. Oh, if I had known, I would have done it this way. And for me to have the opportunity to be able to do it in 2025, I said there are people who work for me without even knowing they are working for me. There are people who are fulfilling destiny for me without even knowing it. Things that I could have done before that I didn't do, I will get the opportunity to do it now very well, even more than I could have done in 2022, 2023. I have made it clear. 2025 is not 2022 and 2023. I've said it, and let me reiterate. This year is mad. This is a no-nonsense year. This is a no sleeping, no dulling year. 2025 is a different year. It's not a year of, okay, I'm just going to pretend like I didn't see. And I'm so glad, like I said, that Dutch people will say, okay, so get used to this. Get used to this. You will see what you've never seen before here with me, if that makes sense. The kind of woto you've never seen when it comes to Cora, Justin, Nancy, Cheta, Anthony, Uche, Adaobi, all of them, and Eliana and the small Cheta. The kind of saga you have never seen. Anticipate. This is where, please, if anything happens to my sound, help me out. This is where you are going to see it and hear it. And you know the thing with me, when I do it, it's loud. When I do it, it pierces like no one else can make it pierce. That's the difference. Because we have trolls online, we have bullies online, we have people who just constitute a nuisance online, and that's what they are known for. When they do these things, you can just easily overlook. You can just easily say, you are known for being a bully, get out. You are known for being a troll. But when somebody like me, when somebody like me sits down for you, you will feel it in another way. You will not feel it like, oh, that one is just a bully. Oh, that one is just a troll. You will know that somebody with sense, somebody that knows what they are doing, is piercing you in a way nobody can heal you. So this is just an introduction for what you should be expecting. Nancy, go and tell your father that did not train you, that watched men abuse you and your sister or sisters, that useless father who was not there as a responsible man in the life of his children, the way Justin is present when it comes to his children. Tell him, that man, this one you see here, tell him that he should be ready to be sleeping and waking up at the police station and in the courthouse. He will be writing petitions daily. Do you understand? I just said, let me tell you that one. Because it's about to get red. It's about to get bloody. So it's you and that your father that knows how to stand in the sun that will feel the brunt of it. And Cheta Umeh, you will also be preparing the mind of that your mother, that one that looks like Bolly, that they just briefly put in the oven and they didn't allow to get done, to get well done. They just pulled it out of the oven and she's looking like she's ready to go back into the oven. Prepare her mind for social media. Because when you do anyhow, you see anyhow. It's just simple, that's social media. You don't want madness. Don't employ people to be fighting your battles for you. You have your battle, fight it. Go to the police, go to the lawyer, do whatever you want to do, or come out with your full chest and fight your battles. But you see, okay, wait, let's even not digress. Let's not digress. Let's slow down. We have all evening. Okay, I said we should just start with that introduction, just for you to know that this is 2025. And for patient Janet, patient brown sheet, sit down. I know you're already here. Sit down, grab something, whether it's whiskey you will need this night. Let me remind you, now that you are here, I have your attention. Let me remind you that you are no longer a fake account. I think you're still lost in that thought that, oh, I'm still a fake account. The fact that you're not coming live with your face doesn't mean you're a fake account. Don't fool yourself. You are no longer a fake account. You lost those special privileges that fake accounts enjoy. Nobody knowing their identity, nobody knowing who they are, where to find them, their relatives. You lost all those privileges. You are known. We know you. We know how you look. We know how you sound. Where is she? Let me look for. So if you want to be as daft as we know you are, as foolish as we know you are, and you want to imagine or hope or believe or think somehow that you are still a fake account, then you are not ready for what is about to come on your head. You are just not ready. You are no longer a fake account. We know you. So be ready for many sleepless nights. Instead of you to focus on building your new page. Okay, you want to use Agama to build it. Okay, let's see which one you will sacrifice. Because if you want to use Agama to build your page, you have to sacrifice something. So if you want to sacrifice your peace, which you didn't even have before, or your sleep, or your children, but while you are making your decision on what you want to sacrifice, just know that Nancy and Anthony and Cheta and everything around them, they are already inside of my spotlight. Do you understand? So no problem. In fact, you are working for me. Like I said, you're going to allow destiny to be fulfilled. What I should have done before, it's now I'm going to do it. So I just showed you people the father of Janet, patient Janet. Where is that picture again? I didn't put everything in a good order, so I'll be searching. This is the father of patient Janet Brown. Patient Janet is fighting Agama because of her father. Patient Janet is defending her father online. Patient Janet is fighting for her father. This is the father. He's the one that gave birth to patient Janet Brown. Shit. Yeah? So I said, no problem. Let me, hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Someone entered the room, so. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying, yeah, we know her. We know her. So we're just going to take it one picture at a time. We're not going to stay too long today. So Nancy, get ready. You're going to have so much work to do. And you know the beautiful part of it? It's your money you will be spending in that Nigeria that everybody is looking for money. All police officers are looking for money. All lawyers are looking for money. It's your money you will be spending, Nancy. Okay? Your workers will be working for you. You will be spending the money. You understand? It's a deal. It's a social media thing. And if you don't want to do it on social media, you go and spend your money in real life. Me, I'm a social media person. You bring it to social media, I deal with you on social media. Do you understand? So be ready At the end of the day, when it comes down to, okay, let's get the work done, it's your father that will be entering the sun, not my father. No, not my father. He's enjoying his pension. Your father will be entering the sun, going to sit down with his stomach at the courthouse. Yeah? Okay. And another thing, this whole thing is good, is that it still gives us a new opportunity to showcase how bad Nancy Umeh's pots are, how fake. Because at the end of the day, when we look at everything happening, this person you see in front of you with teeth like trapezium, you know that, okay, what is there to really discuss about this person? We can only use this person as highlight and come and laugh at this person and just use this person. I am using this person. I am using this person to showcase to the world how bad Nancy Umeh's pots are. That's my opportunity, because I can't just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, which video should I do? Let me come and do a video about Nancy Umeh's pots. Hell no. But when you give me a reason to do so, I will. This one doesn't sell pots. This one here. This one has not even bought Nancy Umeh's pots. No. But Nancy Umeh sells fake pots. And this one is crying over the fact that Nancy Umeh's pots are being exposed. So now that this one is crying, this one doesn't like anybody to expose Nancy's pots. Me, personally, I will give her a lot to cry about. That's my duty. I'll give you a reason to cry. Pot that you didn't buy. That you cannot even testify that, oh, I have used this pot. No, you are just going against people that are sharing the videos of somebody who has actually used the pot. You are attacking people that are just sharing a video that someone did. And then you lost 2 pages in the process. 2 in one day. And you want to buy. So the pain of losing pages. Why have I not witnessed that pain? I never knew it was this painful. Honestly. I'm like, was there something else about her pages that I didn't have on mine? I never knew that it was this painful that you just lose pages and you start attacking people who talked about you losing pages. But when other people lose pages, you are the first person to come and announce and celebrate. Wow. Do you see how people are? When I said sensitive people, very sensitive, they cry, they nag, they whine, they want to respond to everything. They like to talk about every other person, but they cannot take people talking about them. That's the funniest kind of, bullies, the funniest category of bullies that there are. If you're not ready to be insulted or bullied, don't talk about other people. Create your own content. You will have peace. You see the people who blog and analyze and talk about people. They are ready to be talked about. They are ready to be bullied. That's why many of them don't answer, because they know it's part of the job. I've always said it. You want to compare yourself to me, you will cry. The people you are fighting for will cry because they cannot hold me. You cannot hold me. So at the end of the day, people will be in pain. And I know how to give you what will make you cry. Because you are helpless when it comes to me. There is really nothing you can do. You will just be crying and looking for how to ease your pain. You lost 2 pages and people are laughing. We are laughing. It's so funny that it's so funny that your pages vanished into thin air like this. You just opened your eyes, closed your eyes, and your pages were gone. 2 pages, boom, boom, they vanished. And the next thing is to start saga with Agama. Okay. It's not you directly I will do saga with, but I will give you the woto that you don't like, that your skin cannot take. You will collect it. And then double portion, the people you are fighting for, they will still be collecting thanks to you. You see? So for me, like I said, triple victory. I'm just explaining the rule of the game to you so that you are not confused. Like, oh, what is happening? So it's like you're getting two, but you bought one. You paid for one, but you're getting two. That's what is happening here. So start getting used to it. Okay. Okay, where do we start? I think we should play a video of the nasty pot that they threw in the garbage before we move over to patient Janet Brown shit. That's Radiant's cookware in the dustbin. Nancy Umeh, did you hear how it sounded? In the garbage in the UK. Garbage bin in the UK. Garbage container in the UK. Your pot that you are selling, that you are carrying up and down inside your hand luggage. Up and down, everywhere you are going to, you are carrying it up and down. It ended up in the dustbin in the UK. In the container. That's somebody who used that pot. Okay, let me see. Let's go back to today's video. So we are going to be doing a mix between the pot and the patient, the psychiatric patient who is actually lost at this moment. That patient is floating, like doesn't even know where to land. You know, when you're just confused, you're dazed, you're like beating left and right, up and down. You are not wanted. You're coming out from a camp and you're not actually wanted by those people in that camp. But you're still behaving like you're part of them. But you're unwanted. You're an unwanted element. You're irritating to them. Your modus operandi is different from theirs now. You have proclaimed them an evil cult. So now you are floating. You don't even know where you belong. You're confused. You don't even have a concrete plan. You don't even know what you're doing. You're just going along with the flow. You're just going along with the flow. You're just waiting for Justin to post, and then you can have something to post. And then eventually you lost your pages. That one is painful. 2 pages. Damn. And now, everybody has more followers than you. Do you know how? I can imagine how painful that is. I can imagine. But I never knew, like I said, I never knew this pain could be as immense as this after somebody loses a page, because I didn't feel this kind of pain. No, for me, I just felt like, okay, it's just a Facebook page. I'll just create another one. The same name. I move. I continue what I was doing on the other one, on the one that got deleted. That was always my mindset. Like, okay, page deleted, but your presence online is not deleted. That's the way I see things. People will always find me. I'm good at what I do, and I know that. People will always find me no matter what. So that's what I go by. Page deleted. Okay, we continue. The only time I feel, or I think I can really feel pain, is when, for example, somebody is completely banned on that platform. Like, you can never create a page. Then I know, okay, this is serious. But a page that you don't even have to pay, you just create it. Why is that pain so heavy on a psychiatric patient whose 3-year-old daughter is being molested by her baby daddy? Why is that pain? The pain of losing a page is even bigger than the pain of your daughter being disvirgined by her biological father. Patient Janet, your daughter was disvirgined at a very, very tender age. But when your daughter grows up, when she's 15 and she has a boyfriend, when her boyfriend sleeps with her or rapes her, she's going to say she lost her virginity. Remember Korobidi's story? Your daughter will experience everything Korobidi wrote in her book. That's your daughter's future. That's your 3-year-old daughter you are carrying about that already knows the size of her father's bola, her father's cassava. That's your daughter. She's going to tell the world that her boyfriend in 12 years' time disvirgined her when he raped her. So it will be disvirgin twice. That one awaits that your daughter. So let me tell you that already. So that pain of losing a page is bigger than what you're dealing with in your home. You are looking for solace online, on social media. You're looking for validation on social media, recognition. Guys, I'm here. Guys, I'm fighting for the Obidis. Guys, notice me. I'm an active fighter. I deal with them. At the end of the day, you lost your pages. The most precious thing that you had, the only place you could post and people could actually come and talk with you, because you know your baby daddy doesn't talk with you. He talks with the kpekus of your 3-year-old daughter. That's the only thing your baby daddy communicates with. And you know that. You know that. I don't know how people under fake accounts can be telling you about themselves. It's abnormal. That's how you know a sick person. You claim you want to be a fake account, but you want people to believe you are actually something in your life. You want to tell them about your life. You want to tell them you have a job. You want to tell them you have a home. You want to tell them, that means you are miserable. Because a fake account is supposed to be very discreet, like nobody knows anything about you. Nobody can even guess. But because of your uselessness, we were able to track down who you are by wanting to claim you know Cora, you have met Cora. Foolishness. We found out who you are. So I just came to remind you that we know you. So when you want to fool yourself, where is that picture? When you want to fool yourself, remember that these people actually know you. Okay, now let's, like I said, I just mixed things up. We have 3 different aspects we're going to be treating. So sometimes I will jump from one to the other. Just bear with me, guys. I've been really busy today. I've been a bit busy. Okay. So where did we stop last time? I don't want to mix last video. Yeah, okay. So did we do this one? Yeah, they finally got me. Okay, I think we stopped here last time. So it's going to be a continued series with patient Janet Brownsheet. It's going to be continued, yeah? So any other day we have a reason to come out and do, I'll just be saving everything up. I'll try not to delete most of these things so that anytime we have to come here, and as she they collect, the Nancy she's fighting for will be collecting. Then I will see who will help who, because you cannot help Nancy. Nancy will be crying, collecting woto. You will be crying. So lose for you at the end of the day. If you want to fight, you will come out with your real face. Even if we already have it. But you come and fight like a real person. Okay? Okay, let's see what some people wrote about the fake pots Nancy Umeh is selling to people. Defrauding people, lying to people that she's selling original pots. But she's selling cheap products from China. Fake nonsense is what Nancy is selling up and down at a very high price. But when they use those pots, They are not durable. They don't last long. They get damaged and they look awful that you don't even dare cook in them for fear of getting cancer. When you start to eat pieces of metal, then you know it's time to throw that rubbish into the dustbin. So this person wrote, I wanted to purchase two. I visited one of the content creators who bought the pot in the UK, and she said her family had bad cough after using the pot. Now, so I carry money enter Selfridges. You see, look at the reviews. People are dropping. Nancy, don't kill people with your pots. You love money, but people's lives cannot be traded. Should never be traded. You value money, but think about the people. This thing, like I said the other day, it's not clothes that you wear, you put on your body and nothing happens. No, this is something you take inside of your body. That is where you cook the food that you actually prepare. So that is the easiest place for contaminated particles to get into your system directly. Okay. This one says you people should tag the woman selling the nonsense pot so people can stop buying. Nancy Umeh, come and see your nonsense pot. I wanted to order. Thank God I did not, though. You are very wicked for selling cheap pot expensive. Na Shein pot you dey sell £300. May God punish you there, Oleri Bruku. People are now laying curses on Nancy Umeh. Because of money, Nancy Umeh, you are packing curses into your home. People are laying curses because of money that you want to make. What kind of life is this? You're selling rubbish. Someone says, Radiance cookware in the trash. Nancy Umeh, Kora Obidi Sisters brand cookware. In the trash, dans la poubelle. In the trash. Rubbish pots. Fake pots. So apart from Nancy that we all know, patient Janet Brown Sheet is also fighting for Kora Obidi, who we know exposes her daughter's private parts for money online. Whenever she's live, people would comment, and those people we suspect they are perverts, they are pedos. They would comment and tell Kora Obidi to do sexual stuff with her daughter. Sometimes they would just be asking, where is Athena? Where is Athena? Men would be asking, why are they asking after those children? We have seen Kora Obidi expose the actual private, but at least she's still wearing on this here, actual private of her own daughter. Without undies, without diapers, nothing. And this is who Patient Brown Sheet is fighting for. The one that sells her daughter's nyash online. That should actually be rotting in jail in the US. Kora Obidi should actually be rotting away in jail for what she has done to her children. People recognize her daughter's pekus more than they even recognize the palm of their hands. How many times do you look at the palm of your hands? Do you even remember what the palm of your hands look like? But I'm sure many of you remember what the pekus of Kora Obidi's children looks like. That's the Kora Obidi, the Patient Brown Sheet wants to fight Agama for. For me, no problem. I come here, I do my thing, I enter house, I go and sleep like nothing happened. Tomorrow, I'll be on my way to work. In fact, nothing happened. I'm just here to do my video. That's all. So it's not even like something happened. And I still get paid for it. Do you understand? So when you want to fight somebody who is doing blogging and social media, you're actually doing them a favor. Okay? So me, I'm here to just give you a lot to cry about, because I have to keep you busy. Yeah, I have to help you with content for that page of yours. Yeah. And I have too much to help you with that. Too much. Okay, let me close the door, guys. Ooh. Guys, I'm getting old though. When I sit down in a certain position, whenever I stand up, I'm feeling it. I'm like, Jesus. I said I will start to exercise like twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. And today was supposed to be my first day doing that. And guess who my coach is? And my coach forgot about it. And when my coach was ready, I was tired. So I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, but I know I need to exercise, honestly. I know I need to get flexible again, because okay. So somebody else wrote, okay, so it's actually a blogger that wrote this, but her name is not showing. It says, and comparing my German pot to Nancy Umeh's pot, bringing down mine to raise Nancy's pot. I was surprised to see when Mama B is the lady that threw the pot in the dustbin. Yeah? Okay. So that is what they do. They want to promote their own. You see all these Horians, eh? They want to promote their own. They want to destroy your own. It's not gonna happen, because nobody has two heads. Nancy and her family, they don't have two heads. Nancy and her children, they are not better or more special than any other blogger. In fact, the smallest blogger on social media. Nancy is not more special than that blogger. I don't care if that blogger has one follower. Nancy will not be treated more special than that blogger. That blogger's rights will not be taken away from them because of Nancy. That's just one thing. If you say you want to fight for Nancy, keep it at the back of your mind that Nancy doesn't have two heads. The way she's on Facebook hustling for something, hustling for money, is the way that blogger with one follower is also on Facebook hustling for something, hustling for money. The difference is that that blogger with one follower doesn't have a prostitute as a sister. Nancy Umeh had the privilege of being the elder sister to a harlot. So she could use the influence of that harlot of a sister who exposes her privates freely to online spectators. Nancy could build her page with that influence. You see the difference? But Nancy is not more special than any other person. If she was, then why is she on Facebook? Why is she on Facebook? So you will not treat Nancy better than you would treat a blogger with one follower, because that blogger doesn't have a sister that's cheated on her husband even while pregnant. No. We live in that age where, like Soma Aku said the other day, people glorify rubbish. People praise nonsense. On a good day, Nancy and Cora should be the least on social media because of what they stand for, because of who they are. Their fans should actually be begging people to at least give them a chance. But because we live in very odd times, they want to glorify immorality. And they want to bring down people that actually know what they are doing online, to uplift some dirty girls from Iba Housing Estate. On my watch, I've said it. If you touch anybody's child, Nancy's children will go in for it. And I will not stop with her children. Ada Obi, their elder sister, also has 3 children. So this is 2025. We are not doing gentleman, gentlewoman. You don't want it done unto you. Don't do it unto others. If you are a supporter and a fighter, go and support them, promote them, do whatever you want to do. But you want to attack people because of them, they will suffer. They will get the revenge. They will suffer for it. They will pay for it. And they feel pain more than bloggers. Because bloggers are here. Bloggers are like, you know what? I signed up for this life. Before it happened, I was already ready for it. That's what bloggers will tell you. But you see all these ones who pretend, at the end of the day, they are crying to the police. You see all these ones, they are not ready for that life. They are just here to make money. That's what they want to do. They want to be here on social media to make money. They are not ready for that life of drag me, I drag you. If they catch one Oyinbo, they can use that Oyinbo to make money. And they will drag the Oyinbo the way Nancy did to make money, to build their pages. But when you touch them, they are crying, they are going to the police. Let's see how far you will go this time. The one, Nancy is inside now. Nancy has not come out of it. The police she went to before, you didn't ask Nancy how markets with that one. You want to bring another one on top of her. Nancy, be ready. Be ready to spend plenty money in that your Nigeria. Be ready. Okay, so I was talking about, okay, let me read the rest of this. I was surprised to see when Mama B showed how the pot got burnt beyond recognition within weeks of using it. How can you ever compare a German pot? Can you imagine the insult? Hey, how can it? Hope my sound is good. Okay, my sound is good. How can you ever compare a German pot to Oluwole pots? Damn, do you guys know what Oluwole is? Hey God, Radiance Cookware, aka Oluwole Cookware. Yeah. This one is a new one. Damn, Nancy, this is what you sell. Your brand is attached to anything fake, China made, Abba made. Even Abba is good. Oluwole. You know, I think Oluwole is that place. I think the place is in. Okay. I think the place is in Lagos where they make fake passports or fake visas that will look really authentic. In the 80s, 90s, that was a booming place. But now I don't know if they still operate like that, because you know how difficult it is to even use fake documents, but people still do it anyway. So, Nancy Umeh, your pots are likened to Oluwole. If I were you, I'll just pack all the remaining ones in your bedroom. I'll just go and burn them somewhere. Because your pots are going to get burnt anyway. Whether you burn them yourself or the people who use them burn them, they will get burnt eventually. Oluwole pots. My goodness. Okay. Nancy should have a sober reflection if she really wants to. She got to do her homework. But Nancy Umeh, how could you call this a quality pot? The name of the blogger that wrote this is Rita. I don't know why her name cut off there. Nancy, they are asking you, as a matter of fact, how could you call this a quality pot? The problem is lying to people that you are selling original cast iron pots. That's the problem. You're selling your pot at almost the same price as people who sell the actual original pots. Why not buy it for €7 and sell for maybe €14? For example, at least that's double the price. but you would buy at €7. You would be selling at 100 and something. Why? Why? You're a thief. That's why. Because you're a thief. And then you lie to them that you're selling authentic cookware. By the end of the day, people realize you're selling Oluwole cookware. Let me continue to read. How could you call this a quality pot? I will show on live video my German pot with same style I have used for 4 years now. So you can see the difference in quality. This one here is Nancy's pot showcased by Mama B. Look at the pot in front of you guys. So apart, okay, let me not even jump to that one. Now we want to talk about success a bit. We want to educate patient brown sheet about success. You know, sometimes when I deal with these people, I just know I'm dealing with someone intellectually deficient, someone that is actually at the level of a child, the level of reasoning of a child, somebody that is still very superficial, very on the surface, someone without depth. You know, there are people that they don't even understand deep life, real life, inside life. They don't. It's just what looks good. All that glitters to them is gold. So according to little girl, small girl with a large body and a big back, patient brown sheet, she's a small girl with a big back. According to her, success is when you take pictures with celebrities, then you are successful. Or you go somewhere and you take pictures, then you are successful. I want to show, or I want to educate that little girl what success is. This is failure. What you see here is failure. Because this is actually where we should be seeing success. This is the real place where we should be seeing success of Nancy Umeh, but we don't see success there. I don't care about the fakeness. I don't care about what glitters. I don't care about who you took pictures with, where you took pictures, where you went to, who you talked with. If it's about pictures, if I bring out pictures, you will run. But I know it's not about pictures, because pictures are just snapshots. I understand that. That's why I don't use it as my yardstick, or it's not even for me. Oh my God, I've taken pictures with this person too. I'm great. God forbid, may that not be my life. But you know, real success, when that thing you call your baby, that thing you created, that thing you call your own is doing well. And you can see, people can see the results of that thing. That's what I see as success. Because those people you took pictures with, you are now banking on their success. They have made a name for themselves. You now took a picture with them so that your fans can think you have succeeded because you are with successful people. That's the beginning of failure. That's the beginning of failure. And it's childishness that would even make anybody think or even want to celebrate that, oh, other people are not successful, but this one that took a picture with Michael Jackson is successful. Yeah. So I want to show you that Nancy is not successful. No, she's not. All that make believe, it's for foolish individuals like little girl, patient, brown sheet. The sheet is brown. That's why I'm saying brown sheet. It's not just red poop. It's not yellow poop. It's brown poop. Yeah. This is why. The Nancy, who is the master of patient brown poop, has a page, a business page with 46,000 followers, where she's selling her Oluwole pots. That's her business. This is Nancy's business. The people Nancy took pictures with are not Nancy's business. They don't give Nancy's money. They don't give Nancy money because Nancy took pictures with them. Their success does not even directly reflect on Nancy. So you have to be the most stupid individual to compare someone because they took pictures to someone else who is banking real success in real life, who doesn't even need social media to show the success, because your standard of success, your interpretation or your definition of success is just is just laughable. Now, when I want to see whether people are successful, I want to go to their business. I want to go to their place of work, their career. I want to see. And I want to see how well their children are doing. And the relationships they have, private, personal relationships they have with people around them. I want to see those things. If those things are top notch, you're successful to me. And then I want to see their health. Everybody in Nancy's home is about to buy, quarter to die. All of them, they are sick. You didn't know. Patient brown poop, you didn't know. You think they are complete. If it's not asthma, it's diabetes. You don't know that Cheta is diabetic. You don't know that Nancy is half human. That one. All their children, they are all inhaling one thing or the other till eternity at this age. What do you call success? They are not successful. No. Material things are success, are what determines someone's success to you. Wow, congratulations. That means, who can I use as an example now? Who is someone who would be a successful person? Okay, a hired assassin would be a successful person because they pay them very well in the eyes of a brown poop like this girl. A drug dealer would be a very successful person because they might have big mansions that they are able to buy from pushing drugs. Wow. Now I see the level of people who actually follow these obedient girls. Very idiotic kind of people. Low IQ. Anyhow kind of people. Riff-raffs who are lost. People that are lost in life actually have come together to call themselves Koreans, and they worship these girls. Now let's go back to Nancy's business. I want to measure Nancy's success. Page of 46,000 followers. Wow. The body page is a graveyard in reality. This is the business page that should show me customers that are coming back to back to back. But it's not happening. There is no success in her real life. If Nancy was successful, people would not be fighting for her. No. No. Because the success will be doing the fighting. She wouldn't need people like brown poop to be fighting for her. So I have shown you the page, 46,000 followers. Yeah. 0 engagement, actually. How do you post something? How many hours ago? Guys, I can't see that. It's really, okay, I can see it here. 6 hours ago. 13 likes. Nobody is buying these pots. Nancy, enter house. Stop wasting your time posting. It's Nancy behind the page herself, by herself. All these nonsense you are posting, all these pictures, these fake pictures you are posting up and down. You're wasting your time. Spend that money with your content, baby. Spend that money and your time with your content, baby. Because joy in your life you still don't have. Nobody is engaging with your page and your pots. Nobody. They don't care about it. They don't want to buy. That's just the thing. Nobody wants to buy. Why are you wasting your time? Who are you talking to? Who are you posting for? Who? The people that you already gifted the pots, or the people you are hoping would buy when they see your posts? This is another one. 2 hours, 10 likes, 2 shares. Guess the 2 people that are sharing. Or guess the 2 places that the posts are shared to. Nancy, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is the Yama Yama business page you are running. This is the rubbish you say you are selling. You should be ashamed of yourself. You say you have millions of followers across platforms. Why am I not seeing that on your business? Why am I not seeing the impact of your social media presence? Okay, your impact is only to drag Justin Dean and to insult bloggers. Your impact doesn't reflect on your business. Wow. You are a failure, big time failure. And you are posting every day. For who? When you know there is nobody there to engage. Me, self, my page is not even up to 10,000. Go and see what I post within an hour. Go and look, just take a peep. Not up to 10,000 followers. May I not post in an hour and I only get 10 likes? May it not happen. I will shut down that page. I will shut down that page. I'm talking about my main page, guys. My main page. Go look at it. How much more? 46,000. How much more? I have millions of followers. How much more? Bragado. How much more? Having a sister that sells her pussycat for free online. Still, no engagement on your business page. Damn, this one is even terrible. 3 hours. Only 2 likes. 2! Nancy, nobody cares about the rubbish you sell. That's just one thing I need you to understand. Nobody. So I hope this video, as we are going, this video will give Brown Poop a lot to cry over today. This is terrible. And I have the 4 comments. You see 4 comments there, right? Okay. You see the 4 comments there. Let me show you. Only 2 people commented. There are 4 comments, but even one person commented twice. The other person commented once. And Nancy herself commented 4 comments. After how many hours? 3 hours. 3! You are begging people to come and comment. 3 hours. Why are you killing yourself? Why? If it's not working, it's not working. Enter house. Pack up. Go and sell palm oil. I will show you a lady selling palm oil now. I will show you. Someone said they will cook indomie and eggs. Of course. Or you boil water inside the pot. You cannot cook cow tail or ox tail in that pot. You cannot. You end up eating metal chips if you try it. What a failure. Is this success? No, this is not. This is failure. Your business is not doing well, Nancy. This is failure. I don't care. Go to Michael Jackson's grave and take a picture there. I don't care. I can't be bothered. Do you know how many people your sister took pictures with? But she's still begging online in 2025. So who cares? Do you know how many people she took pictures with in her life? Thank God I don't have to live my life bragging about people I've taken pictures with. I thank God. Nancy, what happened to the engagement on this your graveyard page? This is where I want to see success. Don't be stealing from the success of other people. Don't be bragging, and don't let your fans believe that taking pictures somewhere or with someone is what determines how successful you get. Nancy, look at your dead page. 46,000 for nothing. How many hours? This one is even worse. 16 hours. Jesus. May I not post for 6 hours and only get 13 reactions? 16 hours. Nancy, please, who are you? Who exactly do you have in mind when you post all this nonsense? Who cares? Who cares about all this rubbish you're posting every day? Why are you wasting your time? Who are those 13 people? They just feel sorry for you. I'm promoting your page now so that all the Horians can make themselves useful in your life. Nancy, I'm helping you. You think I don't know what I'm doing? I know exactly what I'm doing. Now that I've done this video, you will see your engagements. You'll see what will happen. Horians, they love to try to prove Agama wrong. Agama is their boss. Agama is what they look up to. What Agama says is what makes them move. I activate the Koreans. They didn't tell you. Now they would want to try to prove me wrong. They would try to come to your page now to start to engage. But at least it's going to make them useful to you. Because I've said it so many times. Going after Agama and other bloggers, it's a waste. You only get an adverse effect from it. And that adverse effect is that you are exposing yourself, Nancy, exposing your business, exposing your family to negativity. Okay? But your page is still dead anyways. Let me see. Okay, this one. Someone says, the pot is fake. Everyone is complaining about the pot. Nancy, you're going to write petition too. Because now it's established. Nancy Umeh. Police. The blogger said I sell shit pots. The whole world is saying that you sell shit fake pots. Cancer-causing pots, Oluwole pots, different names, Yama pot, Bangolo pot. How many petitions will you write? When you know they are not lying. This one said, this pot will give you sickness. Jesus. So people that go ahead and buy the pot, they are using their money to buy sickness. Now let us look at this one. I can't see how many hours on the left. But I think it was 3 hours. I think I showed it before. I think 3 hours. After 3 hours, she got 8 reactions and 3 comments. And then after 16 hours, Nancy, enter house. Stop being a fool. Just enter house with this nonsense you are packing up and down. Look at the graveyard page you're running, Nancy. In the name of I'm selling pots. And some of your foolish fans think you are doing well. Be honest to them. You know you are struggling. You're not doing well, babe. You're not. You've given people more pots than you have sold. But you have told us that business is good. And I was happy for you. If that's what you want us to believe, I will accept it. I will go by it. But that quenches that nonsense you put in your petition. You're a failure, girl. A wannabe. Okay. Now we will soon go to the... Okay, let me just show you guys this one before we continue. Last time or the previous time, where I played the video where Nancy was saying, oh, website popping, traffic on my website is good, people talking about me, everything is selling, my staff asking me, oh, ma'am, what did you do? Remember that video? And I was telling you that Nancy has done that before when her pots came under fire. And this is the video she did then. Who remembers? Who remembers this video? Where she also came live. Hold on. Can people still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Okay, yeah, I think I see comments. I wasn't seeing comments before. Let me know if you can hear me. Before I continue. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me if you can hear me. Let's see. Thank you, Vivian. Okay, let's continue. So, when those fake pots sold by Nancy Umeh came under fire, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, 2023. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's good. Our sound is cooperating today. When those Oluwole pots came under fire, this is what Nancy did. This is how she responded. She came out like this, celebrating. Guys, the orders are coming in. We are receiving orders. We've been working. Oh, they are promoting my page. They don't even know what they're doing. They're promoting my business. That is free promo. We are doing well. And this is what someone commented. The person said, Nancy, how do you go from boasting about choking sales? Yeah, because she was saying if they choke, the sales are choking like too much. Yeah. How do you go from boasting about choking sales on the 1st of September 2023 in the first video? Then a couple of days later, on the 6th of September 2023, you confess that business is slow. 5 days later. 5 days later. You thrive on insulting people for having multiple failed attempts at business, yet you have a couple of secret failures under your belt that you have failed to disclose. So in 2021, you could have been called hair seller in your own words. She tried her hands on hair. The business failed woefully because her sister wasn't divorced. There was no divorce saga. She was smelling inside Cheta's house, smelling, sweating. They didn't have hope until her sister got divorced and she could build on that saga. Okay, so in 2021, you could have been called hair seller in your own words. Trust me, there is absolutely nothing wrong with starting a business and failing. Failure is when you give up on trying again. And now she tried again. The hair business failed. And then God helped her that her sister's divorce brought in recognition, right? Or let me just say exposure. She got lucky that her sister's marriage had to die for her to be recognized, to be exposed in 2022. But now that same business has failed. That same business has failed. If Nancy has given away 50 pots, trust me, she has sold 5. If Nancy has given away 100 pots to people, trust me, she has sold 10. Who is buying? Who is buying? Pots are not what you buy every month. When was the last time you guys bought a pot? Pots are not, she's struggling, but she's pretending. But I'll just go by her words. She said sales are choking. And I told her I was happy for her, and I'm still happy. Nancy, those choking sales, I'm so happy for you. In fact, I love it. I love that statement. So this is what she did 2 years ago. She dressed up to come and tell us sales were choking. And in 2025, she did the same thing. Her pots were thrown into the dustbin in the UK. She rushed out with her plastic that she's holding in her hand up and down to tell us traffic is high, website popping. We know your strategy. No problem. Okay. I think I should slide over to patient Brown Poop before we go back to Nancy. I think we've talked at length about Nancy. This is why we are actually here today. This is the bully that puts people on her page. This bully, this thing here. I think this girl must be related to the Obidis because they have one thing in common. Apart from manipulative tactics, the nose is just elaborate. And the dentition, I don't know which one is worse, the one I showed you in the beginning or this one. This girl has bullied everybody bullyable. Everybody that has spoken their mind and has said that Kora Obidi is a drama queen. They have weighed the whole things happening, and they have come to the conclusion that they cannot trust Kora Obidi. Kora Obidi loves money too much. They have come to the conclusion, based on what they have noticed online, that Kora Obidi is the toxic one. She's the one who doesn't want peace. She's the one who is angry that the partner is doing well online. Actually, even Nancy's content page, I'm not talking about the business page because her business has failed, but she's still able to use the influence she got from the divorce saga to do well on her content page. That content page with 1 million followers is doing better than Kora Obidi's page with 9.6 million followers. Justin Dean's page with even less than 1 million is doing very well. So that jealousy has been established as well, that her partner, who is naturally a professional, is winning, is killing it on social media. That's one painful thing when people think they are content creators, they know social media, they can do all things on social media. And people that are professionals in real life, yeah, who don't depend on social media. When we come on social media and do well, at least we are able to operate at a level that they need to notice us. They actually notice us. They don't understand it. They are not happy that we can be winning in real life, in our different careers, and we can still come online and still be making them pee in their pants. Do you know how confusing that could be for them? If, for example, I was just a full-time social media person, they might even want to accept that. But the fact that, Blessing, you don't have a business here. Justin, you're a doctor. What are you doing here? It pains them to know that you can be winning in real life and still be giving the woto online. Do you know the pain? Because me, I see them as useless people. I see them as opportunists. What if social media was not there? I would be giving them crumbs in real life. Yeah, I would be paying tax for government to be giving them benefits in real life, if not for social media. They would be polishing my shoes, literally, in real life. But thanks to social media, it has really helped their lives. So it pains them to see that the people doing better than them in real life can actually still come into social media, their holy grail, their space, their survival, and still be doing stuff that they cannot turn a blind eye to. That's the pain Cora has against her ex, and the same pain she has against many bloggers. That's a win-win. Win-win-win. Where I stand in real life, Cora Obidi and Nancy Umeh, they cannot stand there. They are social media products. They are social media girls. Thank you, my love. They are social media girls. Let me quickly check this out. Do you understand? But we measure success by how well. Oh my God. Okay. Zoom and where? This is Oluwole. Zoom and where? Oh my goodness. This is Oluwole. But which one is this? Which person's house is this? Give me more context. Okay. Now I see the other picture. Oh my goodness. Look at the label. These are proper Oluwole pots. Look at the label. No. Okay, let us get back to this trapezium teeth. Janet, poop, brown poop. Just take a look at your teeth. Let's start with that. Vampire Dracula. Just take a look. No, just look, because I don't think you look in the mirror. Oh, I forgot to add. Someone sent me. Okay, I'll show you guys. I'll see if I can show you guys. Let me show you before I forget. I just remembered now. Let me show you. Because it looks like they all have something in common. See? But I should have just uploaded it. I didn't remember. But I will use it next time. Yeah? I'll use it next time. I'll save it. You see? Thank you guys for... Thank you for all the updates. Okay, let's go back to this. Like, what's happening here? Let's even not go too fast. I just want to understand this dentition. I want to understand what is happening. This is a mixture of, like I said, vampire teeth, milk teeth, that's baby teeth, adult teeth, short teeth, long teeth. What's happening? Why the mixture? What is happening in this mouth? This is the ugliest teeth I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not saying it because I'm giving this person woto. I'm being honest. Now, I've never seen anything like this. Never. That you just have different sizes, lengths, shapes of teeth inside one mouth. And patient brown poop, did you have a stroke at a point in your life? Why is your face bent to one side? Let me check. Okay, I'll check that later. Or let me mute. Okay, guys, give me a second. Let me quickly listen to. Okay, I'm back. So what's going on? What's happening? Did they use something to slice off part of the front teeth? Did they use a scissors? Because I don't understand why those two, what do they call those ones? Are they the the molars, those ones, those long ones, the longest ones that you can see. It's so obvious. I don't even need to explain. The longest ones, why are they long at the sides and those ones in front are short? Why? Something is not right here. And those long ones are standalone teeth. And after you pass the long incisors, thank you. Okay, which ones are the molars and the premolars? I think the ones under, maybe. The ones at the back. Yeah. I should have paid attention in my biology class. Okay. So when you pass those incisors, you are still going to see the short ones. Why? And like I said, it's not even a proper trapezium. Because when you have, let me see if I have a picture of I don't have a picture of a proper straight trapezium. The one that is just symmetrical. The trapezoid. You guys know the ones now. That is not slanted. Unfortunately, I didn't put it. But her teeth is kind of like bent. It's not even straight. It's not even straight. Why? How does your baby daddy look at you when you open that your mouth? And the voice that comes out is like the voice of a cockroach. Big mouth, cockroach voice. Why? I don't get it. Now, let us leave the mouth, or should we? No, let's still look at what is happening here. You see the vampire teeth on top is even more perfect. You know why? Because that one is at least symmetrical. Yeah, everything is equal. Everything looks like one mouth. But this patient brown poop, it looks like 4 people's teeth inside of one mouth. Different sizes. So me, I would rather have the one on top, on the right there. The only thing that maybe disfigures the one on the right are the long, those long 4 teeth. But she also has the long 4 teeth. So what's the need of having long, ugly teeth like a vampire and then ugly, small different teeth with different sizes and shapes? I would rather have the one that looks equal at least. But thank God I don't have this kind of ugly dentition, ugly smile. How can a woman smile and look like actually you look like a farmer? Even farmers are the people that your master has insulted, which we all know. But wouldn't you rather have the smile of a farmer than have this smile on your head? And you have all the nasty things to say about people. You have all the ugly things to say about people. To say about grip, she doesn't have the good grip. This one, that one, a dentition, a broomstick, chopstick. Look at how large you are. I told you are larger than life. Look at your life. Just because you are under a fake account. That doesn't make you beautiful. No. Fake account is to hide. But you brought yourself out. If you were still a fake account, I would not be giving you this much attention. No. No. Go and ask your senior colleague, Esther Ochoga. It was when she got exposed that I made time for her. If you're a fake account, you are safe in my hands. I'm telling you now for free. So you don't have that privilege anymore. So I wonder how many people you bite daily with. Look at the ugly smile. The upper teeth, the upper cavity doesn't even meet with the lower. How do you chew meat? How? You have some parts of that meat that doesn't get touched at all with your teeth. Because your teeth They don't meet each other. Overbite. Eh? My goodness. So let us move a bit away from the teeth. Let us go to the hair. Now, this is an ugly smile. This is the kind of mouth you should have when you want to cry. This should naturally not be a smile. This is how your mouth should look when you want to cry. You want to smile, but your tongue is still in the way. Your tongue is in the way. Your tongue is large. It's larger than, in fact, our tongues stay inside of our mouth, but your tongue is like a blanket over your lower cavity. Let me plug my laptop. Your tongue is resting on top of your lower teeth. Large tongue. Which animal has the biggest tongue? Not longest tongue, biggest. These are the ugliest people that want to bully other people. The ugliest. How can a woman be looking like a man? Why? Why should you be a woman and you are looking like a man? With makeup on. And why the granny kind of, who does makeup like this? Eyeshadow all the way to your eyebrows. Who does that? Do you even have eyebrows? Or you just used pencil? This girl is bald. This girl is bald on her forehead. I don't think this girl has eyebrows at all. I don't think she has hair on that forehead, on that, the eyebrows. I don't think there are brows there. I think she just used brown pencil. But why do you have to draw your eyeshadow all the way into the brown pencil? Even above, you can see the blue. Is that light blue? It still went above because you don't know where to draw. What an ugly piece of shit. Ugly eyes. Very demonic, black, dark eyes with no life. Pain inside your eyes. Trauma inside your eyes. Your eyes tell a story. You don't have beautiful, warm eyes as a woman. How does your baby daddy look at you? I don't even want to ask how does he sleep with you, because he doesn't. How can he be sleeping with a man like him, or somebody that looks like a man like him? Blue, light blue eyeshadow. This is granny style makeup. All over the eyes, all over into the bridge of the nose, all over. Also, all to the left, going to the hair. What kind of nonsense makeup is this? Huh? Now, you are the actual mop head. But this mop head is better than the rubbish you have on your head. The dead horse hair that you have on your head. I already can imagine how that thing under the hat, that thing you're wearing, how it's smelling. Your hair looks unwashed, unkempt. That's why you wore that hat. People are wondering, oh, why is she dressed like she's going to the beach? The dirt inside of that hair. When was the last time you washed these rubbish dreads? and you now wore a hat on top of the smell to suffocate the smell more. Look at your mop head. This is mop head 0.0. This is the actual mop head. But that real mop head on the left is even better than the hair you have on your head. Honestly. Just remove that cap on top of the mop head and wear remove that cap, that brown thing on top of the gray thing on top of the mop head, and just put that mop head under your hat to look much better. Look at your hair. They are going in different directions. You don't even have healthy hair. Look at that one has just gone astray. You see that one going towards your shoulder, that hair there. That one is going astray. That one is done. That one is walking away. Oh, God. Someone says her teeth look artificial. You mean she paid for this? You have to go and sue that doctor that did this if she paid for this. I would have imagined this is the curse upon her life from heaven that God gave her, that this is what you will live with for the rest of your life. I cannot imagine somebody who used their money to buy this. I would sue that dentist. I would. What an ugliness in the mouth. Now you want to see a better looking mop. Patient brown poop. Can you explain why a mop head looks better than the bag of nastiness you are carrying on top of your skull? Why? Why does a mop head have hair that is actually well defined, better defined than yours? Look at your yama yama hair. Look at the rubbish as a woman you are going about with. Cannot even buy a proper wig. If at all you need to hide your hair, you have to put a dirty, cheap hat inside a restaurant. Mop head 0.0. Look at your mouth. Look at your shit mouth. Very pathetic. It's people like this that have the most to say about people. And when you ask her, okay, why are you fighting these bloggers online? She will say she's fighting for the obidis. No problem. The obidis are also inside the fight. They cannot be outside of the fight. No. When you're fighting for the obidis, they are part of the fight. Yeah. So there will be stray bullets. Do you understand? And you are as ugly as they are. I don't even know which one is uglier. I don't know. Patient brown poop, do you think you are uglier than the obidis, or do you think the obidis are uglier than you? Be honest. Look at your life. Look at your life. I want to fight for some Nigerian girls that are looking for their money online. Looking for their money online. Hustling for their money online. You want to fight for them, no problem. You have a lot to fight for. Yeah? I'll give you a lot. This is part of what you are fighting for. Look at a useless mother that she cannot even do proper hair for her children. But when it comes to sleeping with old men and satisfying them, rubbing their backs, she knows she's an expert. But her children, no. That's who you want to fight Agama for? You go fight. Hey! Thank God I know you. Thank God I know who you are, so that the fight can be sweet. Now, I wanted to talk about copycat Nancy. But maybe we'll do that in the next video because this video is already long. Oh, I didn't even know my thingy was on. Copycat Nancy. Let me turn it off. We are going to talk about that in the next video. Let me leave it for now. Nancy wants to do makeup. Nancy is fantasizing about makeup, doing her own makeup. Since when? Since when? The Nancy that is so proud of her natural face, natural skin. The Nancy that doesn't care about filter or makeup, that doesn't bleach, that is so confident, is now talking about doing makeup. How? But I think we will do that in another video. Let's not go too deep. You are copying the people you don't like. You want to become the people you don't like. It enter your eye. Yeah. Nancy the copycat. Nancy, red lipstick. Oh my goodness, guys. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow and we'll do this one proper. We'll come and analyze this story of makeup. I thought makeup was for people with lack of self-confidence. People that don't have self-esteem, they need to wear all that makeup to cover. I didn't know it was also something Nancy can actually not do. But she was condemning it. Like she's just good enough how she is. She doesn't need makeup. But now she's saying the day I will learn to do my makeup. Why? Why would you want to learn makeup? Why? Okay, we'll do that in another video. Let me not take it to another level. Yeah. Okay. By the way, guys, go follow our page. I call that page now our page. That page is for all of us. Let's go and follow that page. Bobby Johnson. The only thing she wanted was to be able to bring those children back on live so that she could exploit them for monetary gain. That's just all she cares about. If you want to fight Agama, for useful people, responsible people, Agama might never even respond, but you cannot fight Agama for a useless, condemned individual. You cannot. Who puts money before their children? So let me just do this one finally for Nancy, Cora, and their fans who believe success is who you take pictures with. So I just showed you guys, anyways, how bad, how poorly Nancy's business is doing. Although she says that her business is doing well, and maybe she can show numbers to prove that her business is doing well. Maybe the sales are high. We don't see the sales. We don't see the numbers. I'm only saying these things that I'm saying based on what I can see publicly. And what she has also told us publicly is that sales are choking. So I will also say, I believe you. I also believe what I see. That the page is a graveyard. How can you have millions of followers and you cannot help your page to do well? Explain that to me. Explain. Because the millions of followers did not come to your page or did not come to you because of you. They did not come to you because of your cooking or because of your pots. They came to you because you were dragging and harassing the ex-husband of your sister. That's why. So now that we've seen the failure of the pots that she's selling, I saw this picture of a co-content creator like Cora Obidi. 39.1 million views on a video. That's Angela. 3 days. 39.1 million views. This lady is a full-time content creator. I don't know if she has any other job outside of content creation. So I cannot judge her success based on her real life outside of Facebook or outside of social media. I cannot say, oh, she works in a bank, so her career is really doing well, she's successful, or her career is just stagnant, she's not successful. But I can measure her success by how well her page generally is doing online, because she's a full-time content creator. You would be foolish to judge my success based on what you see online when I'm not even online full-time. That's the beginning of your foolishness and your stupidity. So instead of Cora Obidi to be competing with people like this, to be trying to get to this place where she can focus on her own content, she chooses to be going after small bloggers, 3,000 followers, 1,000 followers. She doesn't sleep at night. She's going to watch one blogger to the other. Who am I going to report? She's restless, insecure, even with 9 point something million followers. This Angela Nwosu, I don't think Angela has up to 9 million followers. I didn't even remember to check. But her page is doing way better. You think Angela doesn't have an ex-boyfriend that she can drag, that she can write a book about, that she can beat drums and do content about? You think she doesn't have? You think Olivia doesn't have an ex-boyfriend that she can come and tell you her story, what he did to her? But thank God I now have a husband. And I know where I'm coming from. I know what I went through in the hands of my ex-boyfriend. You think they don't have ex-boyfriends that they can do content about? Olivia is almost clocking 10 million followers. 3 years on Facebook. But no, Korobidi's fans are encouraging her to dwell, sit down inside her dirty ant-infested condo and be dragging her ex with less than 1 million followers. Look at your mates here. You want to talk about success? Angela Nwosu doesn't even have to leave her house to go anywhere to take pictures with anybody. She sits down where she is and she's making it big. If you want to talk about pictures, do you know how many people, how many celebs in Nigeria her husband has taken pictures with? He's a producer. You want to measure his success by that? I don't think so. I wouldn't do that. But when your IQ is low, you will measure success by the amount of rice in your plate or on your plate. When you are hungry, you've never met anybody relevant in life. In your life, you've never taken a picture with anybody that has a name. Then you value that. But many people have taken pictures with great celebs that they don't see it any longer as all that. 39 million views in 3 days. Can Korobidi ever in her life? No, she's looking for Uyimbo that she would drag. But still, even the last video she did dragging him, I don't think that video made up to 500,000. When I checked last, it was 135,000. That's where her life ends, dragging Oyinbo. I've said it before. She will never do greater than that. Now, let me show you another one. This lady here used to work for Angela Nwosu. She has 500,000 followers. She used to live in Dubai with Angela. Yeah, she was her staff. But now she relocated to Nigeria. 500,000 followers. Guess what she's doing now? She started up a business. She's selling palm oil in Nigeria. Focused on her business, growing her brand. You think she doesn't have an ex that she wants to beat drums on? You will always lag behind Justin Dean. Horians, all of you. Cora Obidi will be remembered by Justin Dean. The longer it takes, the worse it gets for all of you. You people know Justin Dean more than you know Kora's songs. You people talk about Justin Dean more than you talk about Kora Obidi's beats, those cheap plastic beats she sells. Kora Obidi, look at your mates. Look at how she carried her business on her head. Where are your beats? Where are your Temu beats? Your Shin anklets? Where are they? You are beating drums. Are you selling drums? You are beating drums for Onyimbo when you should be beating drums on the business you said you are selling. Ah, what a failure. That is how I measure business success, or success in general. The Obidis are special kind of failure, failed individuals. But people who have never seen anything good in their lives, people who are not exposed, people who are timid, they would see the Obidi sisters and be intimidated by the Obidi sisters. And they don't look at the Obidi sisters with the same eyes that we look at them. We see them, we know they are empty. But when you are timid, when you are limited, you're going to think they are something because they took pictures with somebody. Oh, what a shame. What a failure. Or because they have 1 million followers. This lady doesn't have up to 1 million. But her business is more recognized than Kora's business and Nancy's business put together. We are not even going to talk about the rubbish rags that their elder sister is selling in the name of crochet nonsense. Those cheap, tacky rubbish that she's packing up and down like children. That's what 5th graders make. When you start learning how to do things with your hands, that's how you learn. Do you see what we see as success when we can see results? If this lady was someone with, let's say, 10 million followers or 5 million followers doing nonsense on her page, I wouldn't see her as successful. Or even 20 million followers, just doing rubbish with 20 million. I would never see her as successful. But there are people who will tell you she's more successful than you because she has more followers than you. No, we don't count success like that. I'm just here to educate the brown poop. Full of poop. Brain is full of poop. Senseless. That's why she lost her pages. Your counterparts, your senior colleagues that were there before you, the likes of Ochoga, they still have their pages intact. Where are your pages? Your senior colleagues that taught you the job of bullying, they have their pages. But your foolishness got the best of you. You lost 2 pages and you are pained. That's even the problem. The problem is not losing pages. Like I said, it can happen to anybody. The problem is the pain. Looking for who to drag. Oh, my pages. Dragging the whole world will never bring back your page. Know that and know peace. Go and drink milk. Go and drink milk. If you don't have milk, go and buy rat poison and drink. Maybe it will make you sleep and never wake up. You understand? Dragging people will never bring back those pages. So why are you beating yourself up? When other people lost their pages on this social media, you came out and celebrated, but you don't want anybody to celebrate that you lost yours. Really? You want to drag them. After you celebrated their loss of pages, did they come and drag you? That, oh, you are laughing at me, I lost my page, you are laughing at me. Did they do that? Look at how shameless. You are moving all over social media. A nuisance, a rat, restless. Go look at your mates, your colleagues. Go look at them. Many of them are balanced. Many of them can still be posting. I still see, sometimes I see some of them post. But at least I think they are enjoying their posting. Are you enjoying yourself? Entering one saga to the other, entering one drama to the other, entering one woto to the other. At the end of the day, we all know that your mother is neckless. What happened to her neck? We know that she has a big back like you, according to Kora Obidi. These are real people that are doing well. These are people we respect. We are Nigerians. We work hard. We don't go by, That one will sleep with this one so that they will help her. They will sign her up on a record label. Okay, go and sleep with the man's father. Maybe the father will link you up. That's what she was doing in Nigeria, all over the place. Nobody linked her up anywhere. The only link up was after they sleep with her, they will let her perform somewhere. That's all. That's what she wants to continue doing in the US. We don't see that. Maybe people from Trini. Some people, not all people from Trini. I know very responsible people. They are amazing people. I have a friend from there. I always remember her by her love for goat meat. Very responsible people from Trini. You are one of the useless outcasts from Trini, the prostitutes that were thrown out of the country, bringing shame to the land. You and your mother, passing generational prostitution from one generation to the other, and then you landed in the US. So if you have that mindset that where someone went to, or who someone takes a picture with, or how many followers someone has is what determines that they are successful, that means you just need to retire and go back to your prostitution, so that we can start measuring your success by the number of clients you lay with in one night. That's the same thing. Then you tell your colleagues, your prostitute colleagues, that you are more successful than them because you had 25 clients in one night and they only had 5. Patient brown poop with poop inside your skull. I respect this one with 500,000 followers more than I respect the prostitutes that you are working for and fighting for, foolishly fighting for, that cannot even wash the underwear of her daughters. We respect this girl, this hard work, working with her hands, not looking for, oh my God, which man can she open her pussy cat to? That's what she's looking for up and down in the US. Which sugar daddy will pay her house rent? Which sugar daddy will give her free money to buy clothes? Which sugar daddy? That's all she's looking for. Useless prostitute by birth, from birth. You don't know the age she left her father's house. I respect this girl. Even if this girl had only 10,000 followers or 1,000 followers, this girl has more success, more respect, more dignity than a loose prostitute on social media. And that's the prostitute you want to fight for. Are you serious? Are you serious? No, you're not. So Nancy Umeh with 1 million followers, but with a dead business page, is not successful in my eyes. She's successful in the eyes of a prostitute like you, brown poop. Now you understand how we see all of you. That's why you cry so much, because the insight we have, when we deliver it busts your mind. You're like, oh my God, how did she come about this? How? You don't have the level of intelligence that I have. That's why you cry. That's why you are in pain. Your posts show that you have pain, heavy pain, because you're not intelligent. That's why you have to bully people. That's why. Because if you had a little bit of intelligence, you'd know how to dialogue. You'd know how to agree to disagree. Or how do you say that? Yeah. You'd know how to just accept and tolerate people's opinions. Oh, you don't like that person, but I like this person. Oh, you don't think she sells good pots? Well, I think she sells good pots. That's how matured, exposed, civilized, cultured people behave online. They don't go about, oh my God, you're crazy because you said she doesn't sell good pots. Oh my God, she's better than you. She has 1 million followers. You don't. Oh, she took a picture. You are not taking pictures. You are a goat. You're an animal. When you have that mindset, they just replaced your brain with that of a rat, a lab rat. You're a child. When women like me are talking, go sit down somewhere and be crying. Because I'll come here every day and give you a lot to cry over. Your 3-year-old daughter is crying. She has pain. Go and put ointment inside her kpekus. Your baby daddy went there again. He went there. He cannot stay away from that child's kpekus. I feel sorry for that child. But like I said before, that child deserves it to have come through a useless mother like you, hiding under fake accounts to be looking for who to bully. You are useless. You are very useless. Like I said, everybody has the freedom to post online, to talk about what they see online. But you see the way you're doing you're clueless. You don't even know what you're doing. Like I said, that's why you're doing it the way you're doing it. You're clueless. You don't know. You don't even know what is right or wrong. You're just doing anything that just comes to you, that just comes your way. And the pain inside of you, come back here tomorrow. Let me give you another reason to cry. But one thing you should remember, or two things you should remember. One, you are no longer a fake account. So the pain will be very personalized, customized for you. That's number one. Number two, the Obidi family you are fighting for, you cannot fight for them. You know why? Because the more you fight, the more they are beating. And that will wear you out and tire you out. And it will become an endless fight for you and them. Two things, you just remember that whatever you do, it's like nothing. It's like rubbish. It's like nonsense. Because the more you do, the more they get beaten. So you've chosen your battle, and it's good for me. I'm good to go. I do it with pleasure. Okay. Well done, Nsikak. Very well done. Focused on her business. Business only, she said. So you're not going to see sugar daddies looking for children that they can look at their teeth. Nancy Umeh, start putting your daughter on the trail so that your sister can start sending some of her clients your way, because your daughter started growing breasts. You understand? So I'll leave it here for now. I hope I didn't forget anything. These are women who know what they are doing. Olivia, almost 10 million followers. This one is there looking for cheap attention, like a harlot that she is. Can you imagine? Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. I'm done for now. Let me see comments. Should I see comments? Look at the way I'm stretching. I need to start exercising. God, maybe I'll start on Saturday. I want to do Wednesdays and Saturdays. Honestly. Let me see. I'm not going to read all the comments, but I can read some. Someone says, nobody decent goes to church dressed like a whore. But yet we know she's a shower. Yes, we do. True. And they don't want to come out and tell us. Someone says those fake Temu jewelry, people that bought them probably throw them in trash because they are going to turn green. The rubbish, all of them, both sisters are just selling rubbish because they want to make money. They are going to sell very high. They buy cheap, they sell high, and they sell rubbish. And I was telling you guys about the web shop I had during that COVID era. The beautiful thing about selling quality products, no matter the price, is that the people you sell to will come back. If you only think about just selling high to make profit, you will only sell once to people. They will not come back. So is it not better you sell right and people come back 5 times than sell once and they never come back? And they never refer you either. When your products are good and the price quality thing is in proportion, people will want, when that thing is finished or they just feel like, oh, I need something else, they will come back to you. They will not go in search of another seller. And they will tell their friends, people they know about you, and those ones will also come. And that's what these girls don't understand. They just want to make money from one person and hope, or they make money from everybody watching, just buy, and they think that's all. They can never expand, they can never grow like that. That's why that one is selling belly chains and anklets. But the business is as dead as Hakbekus. Well, Hakbekus is still servicing old men, but you know what I mean. Where is the business, honestly? Think about it. Justin's name is more active on her page than her business. So-called business. So who is deceiving who? When you are really into your business, people will know. People will see it. When they come to your page, it's all over. It's reflecting. That the business is what you're supposed to wake up to and talk about. But no, talking about nonsense. You shite on your bed. You pooped on your bed. Your ex cut the hair. Your ex is living like, and you're supposed to have a brand. Enter house. At the end of the day, how many people are watching? How many views do you have? Nancy even has more views than you. That's a shame. The Nancy you brought Nancy to Facebook. She's doing better than you with 9 million. That's failure. It's not about having 9 million. What are the 9 million doing for you? Am I seeing the effect? No. Failure. Who your 9 million help? Hmm? How does your 9 million affect me or concern me? It doesn't. It doesn't. So, all right, guys. Oh my God, someone gifted me. Gloria. Oh, are you still here? Oh, maybe she left already. Thank you. 20 Canadian dollars. God bless you. This is the dream of patient brown poop, to be able to be monetized, to be able to make money. I remember when she started getting stars, she felt like, oh, the gates of heaven have opened up to her. Now the pages are gone. We're not even talking about she lost her star button. No, we're talking about she lost the entire page. Patient poop. The analyst has nothing to lose. I have 2 fully monetized YouTube channels. You are foolish. Nancy's pages are still or her page is still monetized. Korobidi's page is still monetized. Her YouTube channels, she has 2 channels now, fully monetized. Nancy said her website is popping, but you choose to be crying for her. Be my guest. You are foolish. The bloggers you think you want to drag, you are helping them because you're giving them reason to get paid on your foolishness. This is your dream, to be getting stars and super stickers. You have to wait for a long time before Facebook will give you stars. You'd have to get, let me teach you, you have to get to 500 followers before Facebook will give you stars. See your life? Can you go live on YouTube? Patient Janet, now that we know your voice, well, you have nothing to lose. We already know you, we know your family. So you feel like, well, it cannot get worse. Well, it can get worse. You just don't know which direction I will come through. Me, I know the worst you think you can do. I know it already. But you don't know what I can do. That's the fear in you. Can you go live on YouTube? Can you go and talk like you are crying? Can you? And you want to fight? I laugh at you. This is your dream that never came true. You want to collect super stickers. You want to collect stars. You want to have adverts running. How market today? Your ex-partners, the Ochogas of this world. Possibly they're having adverts on their pages. Possibly, I don't know. I didn't check. I'm just saying. But you, the useless fighter, foolish one, without wisdom. You didn't apply wisdom. I want to fight for people that are making money online. You are foolish. Your mother gave birth to a foolish girl. Where is that her teeth again? Eh? Look at you. Your mother gave birth to a very foolish girl. You are fighting for people that are making their money online. Eh? Oh my goodness. And you are fighting against people that are making their money online. Oh my God. What a foolishness. And you're not making money. You're losing pages. Chai. How are you going to cry today? Okay. Thank you, Gloria. God bless you. God bless you, my love. God bless you. Okay, let me now go. I appreciate all of you. Let me go and sleep. And I can't wait to share that something with you guys. It's going to take a couple of months, but I already know it now, and I already know approximately when. Like I said, it's not, because when I start sounding like this, people will think she has it's not that one. It's not that one of 9 months. No. It's not that one, but something else that's oh my God. I'll show you guys. I'll tell you guys. Yeah. So thank you all once again. Thank you for being here, hanging out with me. Okay, this one. Okay. So yeah, so let me know. Thank you all to all of you who sent me messages. Let me see if there's anything I want to share. Otherwise, yeah, we still have another day to come back. Zoom am well. We have another day to come back and continue. Yes, just let me know. Like I told you, 2025 is not 2023 that will be waiting. No, this one, as it is hot, as it's dropping, you drop it like it's hot. That's how we roll. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. I had fun doing this, and I'll be back with another one. Thank you. Help me share the video. Also give the video a thumbs up on your way out. Thank God I remembered now. Vivian always helps me announce that, but I haven't been reading all the comments from the beginning of this video. So guys, before you leave this live stream, please go ahead and hit the like button. This is our small channel. This is not our main channel, because Poop doesn't deserve a main channel of 19,000 subscribers. No, she doesn't. It doesn't. That's why we are sitting here in this corner. But help us give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Just like, and share. All right, good night, guys. If there is any more update, I will let you know. And yeah, good night and bye, guys. Bye. See you next time.